All right, well, now that we have our plan on staying healthy in place, we need to make sure that we stay safe while at home.
HGTV's Egypt Sherrod tells us what we should keep in mind when it comes to ensuring the safety of our homes this time of year.
Folks are entertaining, they got family, they have friends over, and what do? We tend to party and sometimes drink, always cook, but what we want to do is keep in mind some safety hazard issues and take a preventative approach to keeping our home and family safe. So I want to break down a few things for us to consider in the areas of cooking and decor and seasonal changes, so we make sure we cover all bases. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm all in. Sounds great. Now, how about holiday cooking? You know, sometimes I can, you should see how I try to cook. I'm getting better, okay? But with more people cooking at home and hosting their families, what tips should consumers keep in mind when cooking their holiday feast this season?
Yeah, I was just looking at my collard green pot last night, like, okay, this thing is about to really get broken in. I'm the collard green member of the family. That's my dish that I have to bring. But, here's the thing. We're around the stove, we're cooking, preparing, entertaining. And when we're in the festive season, sometimes people drink. And so what you want to do is not take in too much alcohol if you know that you're manning the stove, and also get some rest. You don't want to be sleepy around the stove. That can cause a fire. Additionally, keep anything away that's incredibly flammable. So think oven mitts, paper towels, little kids' fingers. They like to work their way up to the stove. Food packaging. Sometimes we're pulling off the plastic and forgetting it's right there next to the fire. You want to keep an eye on that. But to be extra safe, equip your home with, and this is my rule of thumb, 2 ABC fire extinguishers on every level. Something that can handle any common household fire. For me, the one that I love to keep around my house because it's the trusted leader over 100 years is, of course, the multi-purpose home fire extinguisher by Kidde. And so if you cover those bases and keep those things in mind, I think you will definitely keep the statistics down, at least in your house.
Very good advice there, Egypt. Okay, so I love decorating. I'm like Clark Griswold. I got holiday decorations everywhere, but they can be a safety hazard as well. So as we're decorating this holiday season, what can you help me with that?
Yeah, my 3-year-old is saying, "Mommy, where's Christmas? Where's the holiday? We haven't put our lights up yet." Ooh, I got a head start on that. But that's my husband's job, by the way. I got the wrapping done. He has to start with the lights. We're like the last on the block. But indeed, these are things you want to keep in mind as well, because when you increase electrical decorations, open flames, lights, candles, of course, you're heightening the risk of fires around your home. So as eye-catching as string lights are, if they're left unattended, they can heat up and become a fire hazard. So we want you to consider using LED lights instead of course, the open string lights, because it minimizes the chance of something catching fire. Keep those candles away. And I love my smell good candles during the holiday. You got to keep them away from the flammable surface, keep them away from the children and the pets where they can tip them over and it can easily cause a fire. And then the biggest thing is ensuring that your smoke CO alarms are working properly. Sometimes they go off, people hear the noise, they run up, they unplug them and never plug them back in. For the hardwire, they just take them off or don't replace the batteries. And that is what's leading to the influx of fires. And so you could get something like a smart device. I use it, Kidde smoke and carbon monoxide alarm with the indoor air quality monitor. That way you can not only monitor and control your home while you're there, but also on the go. It has the smart feature. So these are just some suggestions, and make sure your friends and family are doing the same. Knock on your older neighbor's door and replace their batteries or replace their smoke carbon monoxide alarm. That would be a nice holiday gift, right?
So one more thing. It even gets cold here in Jacksonville. Okay, we're in Jacksonville, Florida, in South Georgia, but it's been very warm, but it is going to get cold. When it does, there's some issues we have in this area. So how do we prepare our homes and keep those homes safe when the colder weather hits?
Yeah, when the frigid temperatures peak, that is peak period for CO poisoning. According to the CDC, every year, approximately 50,000 people go to the ER due to accidental CO poisoning. And it's something that's not necessarily in the forefront of families' minds, but it should be. So here's what I want you to do. Check to make sure your oven and your stoves are properly connected. That's a big culprit. And then it causes a gas leak, and therefore those gases get in the air. You want to make sure it's properly connected, installed. Just have someone come through, do a quick audit. Ensure your space heater meets the latest safety standards. If they get old, then guess what? They can default on you. So you want to get one if you're using it that has an automatic shut-off device and guarding around the heating coils as well. Lastly, do not use unvented space heaters and generators in an enclosed space. So those are the three big culprits that are leading to the statistics being so high. But if you cover all bases, like I said, then you're going to be good to go and have a happy holiday season. And that is what I want for you.
Yes, you did great. You covered all of our bases. And yes, I'm going to get some of that holiday shopping done. Stay safe. It's going to be the best season ever. So we really appreciate you, Egypt. And where can we go for more information?
Oh, absolutely, guys. Listen, you can always go to the Kidde website. It's got all the details that you need right there. And stay safe. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.